made it a decent way through the relay. And we wanted to get some levels before going back, which not only did we do, but we also got access to double jump, which is pretty legit. Big fan of double jump. We got an additional weapon slot now, which is good. Having 3 guns is always good. We decided to kind of just stop using Rookie's Reward. It just doesn't feel good. It just feels bad. Besides that, I think that's everything. Weak spot damage. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. I don't really have something to take advantage of that. What are you? Crit chance, crit damage. That might be good. I'll need to get a good rifle. Good repeating rifle to really make that worthwhile. Are we wearing blue today? This is one of my favorite tank tops. Shout out to the Giga Chads who know who that is. It's an extremely iconic character, but not many people would know it. Only the anime OGs know who Elizabeth is. So well, let's there is some stuff that we haven't explored. Let's explore a little bit more before we get back on track with main mission stuff. Man, double jumping feels great. I feel like having the ability to double jump instantly improves any game that you're playing. Get notifications for your stream again? It's weird. It seems like it wasn't working for a while. Like YouTube notifications? I don't know. I mean, it's... I'm live every day. I'm feeling quite good about the marathon. Oh my. Oh my. Incendiary triple barrel. Damn. Get hooked, little doggy. Yeah, YouTube's going through like weird changes lately. Bro, holy shit. Elemental setups are fucking nasty. New technology confuses and frustrates you. Minus 25 energy recharge rate. 25 gadget energy meter max. More damage resistance. Ooh. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, that's basically... which it looks like the Discord. So, well, and 2 things. 1, what do y'all think about this? Flat 10% damage resistance sounds pretty dope, but I am not using gadgets that much. But I do have science as a skill, so I'm leaning towards reject. On the note of notifications, the Discord server has a channel just called Content Announcements, and that has every video, every stream. Like it has the announcement for this stream right at 2:28, like as soon as I got ready to go live. So if you ever want notifications, I would just do that, to be honest. Only when energy is full. Your max gadget energy is reduced and recharges slow. Oh, so basically if I'm not, yeah, no. If I'm not using my energy at all, I get 25 damage regen. That's a pass for sure. Because there's going to be times where I'm going to use it. Revolver? I haven't had a revolver until now. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff planned for the subathon. More than likely, I think things are going to kick off with probably Night Rain. I reinstalled regular Elden Ring along with seamless co-op and the convergence mod, so that is definitely happening. You cannot double jump to avoid gravity deaths. Gonna be playing through Convergence. Full playthrough of Convergence in the DLC should be pretty fun. Got a buttload of indies on deck. Probably gonna be dabbling in some Ninja Gaiden New Game Plus material. Are we gonna be doing more Outer Worlds? Likely a what was that down there? Anyway, point is, there's gonna be lots of games. It's gonna be good. AWS and Azure are both down. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. I was trying to log into my Microsoft account and I couldn't get in, so I just assumed that. Get cooked. Working on any walkthroughs? Not at the moment. Neo 3 is likely going to be the next major walkthrough. Transfer contagion to spread. Journal. I want to see damage type. 6 damage types. Physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, frost, and N-ray. Dealing damage with any damage type aside from physical stacks a unique side effect on the enemy. Stack enough of a particular damage type side effect, and the effect escalates, doing a more powerful effect. Some enemies can be immune or weak to a side effect, so experiment. Details on each damage type can be found in the symbol section of the codex. Plasma damage applies burn, dealing continuous damage over time. Stacking burn causes the target to explode. Corrosion applies vulnerable, lowering armor as it builds up. Stacking vulnerable causes it to dissolve, removing all armor. Shock applies electrocuted. N-ray is radiation, radiates more surrounding target. Okay, so we basically have anti-robot, anti-armor, and anti-flesh at the moment. I like that. I like that. That's flexible.
Our progress in the promotion acceleration program.
Who would you delegate it to? We're the only ones left.
For once, you make a point, Cobb. Today's exercise really narrowed the playing field. We were tasked to analyze how the introduced Raptidon population adapted to the island. I'll admit, I took a hands-off approach. Probably why I still have my hands. And face.
Ah, 3 Souls games. Elden Ring, First Berserker, Black Myth Wukong. Do you agree? No. Black Myth Wukong isn't a Souls game at all. This is not Souls whatsoever.
Probably mispronouncing that. Vat sanitizer, Kavil Stein. Definitely mispronouncing that.
Pick up the pace, Cutshaw. These raps can be anywhere.
And technically, I would even say Kazan is more of a Neo-like than a Souls-like.
Okay, I'm finished. Grab your gear and let's hoof it to the final skill building activity, Cobb. Quit your loafing.
This is where I just went, so I want to get down. I'll go this way. Yeah, I haven't been back to Wu Chang. I feel like those updates really did kind of soured it a bit for me. I don't know if it's like still good at all. I haven't heard much, but basically, and this is, you know, what my understanding of the situation it might be. I don't know the exact specifics, but from what I understand, the way that Wu Chang portrayed that period of history was considered offensive to the descendants of the Ming Dynasty. And so people were getting really upset and calling for changes because I guess during that period of history, apparently there was like the Ming Dynasty and there was a separate group of people that I don't know if they were refugees or what the case was. This is like one of those things you need to be familiar with Chinese history to fully understand. But what I got out of it was that the game portrayed the Ming Dynasty as like oppressors or something and made it look like they were torturing and killing refugees. And so people were very upset about that and like sending death threats to the devs and, you know, threatening the devs' families and shit. And so they made a bunch of fucking patches to the game to try and change this. Like certain bosses now, certain bosses you no longer kill. You just have like a good handshake and say good fight when things are over. Certain enemies are no longer hostile to you. They'll just hang out and they won't try to fight you anymore. And it basically just changed a bunch of shit that was kind of like fundamental with the game. And so even after this, apparently a lot of people in China are still upset about it, which is disappointing because it sounds like they really did listen and try to make things better. But it's weird now, you know, like the game itself is still fine. It plays fine, but you know, like certain bosses, you just get a handshake when things are over. Certain enemies aren't gonna attack you. Like you'll walk through an area and they're just fucking chilling. And so my personal issue with it is like, you know, if they're receiving backlash for this, fine. I am not knowledgeable enough on that situation and on that point of Chinese history to be like, no, this is bullshit, or no, this is justified. However, if they're gonna make major changes to the game, I mean, honestly, I feel like the game just needs an overhaul. Like replace those enemies. If it's considered offensive to a population that those enemies exist, fine. Change the enemies. I feel like taking all these enemies and all these fights and just being like, yeah, this guy just doesn't die anymore, and this guy, they're passive now. I feel like that's very much a band-aid fix. Because I mean, you know, imagine you were playing through Dark Souls and suddenly, you know, oh, actually, you know, killing the Silver Knights is really offensive to the history of an Orlando. And so now you go through an Orlando and the Silver Knights are just hanging out in the castle and they don't shoot at you and they don't attack you anymore. Like, that would be really fucking weird, right? That would be so fucking weird. And the solution wouldn't be, oh, just leave the Silver Knights. The solution would be, well, fucking replace them with something that's gonna attack. And they didn't, which I think is, I think that's dumb because it takes away from the game itself. So the game's, I mean, it's still a really cool Souls-like, and there's a lot of things about that game in particular that I think is fucking amazing. Like the respec system in Wu Chang is phenomenal. It is hands down the best respec system in any Souls game ever, bar none. No issues. I love the respecs in Wu Chang. It promotes infinite build flexibility. 10 out of 10 respec system, no notes. But them having to update the game and just, you know, make certain enemies no longer attack, that's just, it's a really fucking odd design choice to me. And I feel like it takes away from the game at a very high level. So anyway, yeah, a lot of really odd drama surrounding the game. Both, I think, from how a lot of the Chinese populace received it, in addition to the changes they made. Like I said, being in a sense, basically like a band-aid. And it just kind of, it put it in a weird spot. I mean, that's all there really is to say. But I still thoroughly enjoyed the game. Like, yeah, really, like, dude, I mean, map exploration in it is great. The overall map design, it's like fucking Dark Souls 1's actual successor. It's really good. Respec is great. Some of the weapon arts and shit are really cool. So it's an unfortunate situation. From what I understand of AC Shadows, I think those changes were before launch. Basically, Japan said that they didn't want people climbing, like physically being able to climb on shrines and torii gates. UB patched it so that basically you couldn't. They patched it so that, hey, nobody can climb on this stuff anymore. But still, every little small dick grifter from here to Europe made it a whole big point. That's the most ridiculous part of the AC Shadows drama. The people that were most upset about AC Shadows were middle-aged white dudes that had no intention of playing the game to begin with. The fucking Karens of the video game industry. There are U.S. Civil War games. No one cares. Yeah, but the U.S. is the history of the U.S. is basically an open book. China's history is a lot more. What's the word? I think a good way to describe it would just be that China is very sensitive about their darker moments in history, and the Chinese government in particular is not as open about it. You know, there's a reason if you're playing like a Chinese game and you type in like Tiananmen Square in the date, like shit gets fucking instantly censored. And like you go to China and you start walking up to like public officials and being like, what do you have to say about Tiananmen Square massacre? Like you're probably just gonna get fucking arrested and hauled off. It's just that's how it be over there. No, there wasn't a Civil War AC game, I don't think. There was the one where you play as the Indian dude, but that's Revolutionary War. Will I ever visit China? Oh, I'd love to visit China. I almost visit China for Phantom Blade. It's just was too short of a trip for how long I would have been flying. What are your thoughts on Far Cry? They can be fun, but the last couple of games they haven't really done anything. I think this is a problem with Ubisoft in general as a studio. Is they find something that works, you know, like when they first made AC Origins and when they did Far Cry 3, like people were like, yo, this is really good, this is a fucking hit. And then they were like, great, people like this, let's do it fucking 4 more times. Like you can't do that. Like I even said it in my Ghost of Yotai review. Like I liked Ghost of Yotai, but I think if they made a third Ghost of Yotai game and it was a third Ghost game and it was basically the same as Tsushima and Yotai, to where it's like, you know, the rock paper scissors type system, I don't think I'd enjoy it a third time. But for Ubisoft, every game they're gonna do the same thing. The Far Cry games are the same. The Assassin's Creed games are the same. And it's like, you know, you gotta fucking mix it up. I mean, I guess you could make the same argument about Souls, but at a bare minimum, the Souls games are usually introducing, you know, the world in Souls games is always fucking exciting to explore, and the boss fights always feel new and fresh, and you're finding like new weapons and shit that's really cool to mess with. But I feel like it doesn't quite land the same way as like the repetitiveness of Assassin's Creed or Far Cry does. And yes, V Rising is phenomenal. V Rising, one of them games you got to be careful with, because you'll start playing V Rising and the next thing you know, like 20 hours have passed and you have not slept. Vanguard? I had enough fun with it. I don't think it was ever going to win any awards, but I don't subscribe to the notion that it was this terrible game that a lot of people seem to latch onto. I actually had, I think with Vanguard, I had a lot of fun with my character, because you could, respecking in that game was super chill. And so I had like multiple different builds I had a chance to explore as I played through. Like I started off playing as like a Reaper type setup, and then I ended up going to a like Captain America shield toss type setup, and that was pretty fun. And then by the end, I went for like a mega tank parry god, and so just parrying people was like lighting them on fire and fucking them up, and I still had some of the stuff in like the shield toss. Like build flexibility in that game was actually pretty cracked. I wouldn't mind playing it again and seeing what the rogue and what the mage could do, but I would want to do like a custom new game plus where I have like a bunch of gear unlocked, because the gear in Vanguard, like there's certain stuff that is set, but as you're exploring the world, you'll find chests, and the chest could have any piece of loot. So like it might be a piece of loot that you need to really make a specific build archetype come on, or you might not find that piece until super fucking late in the game. Like I remember when I was like putting my build together, I like saw pieces of gear that people were talking about where I was like, holy shit, that's fucking crazy, I need that for my build. And then like I finally got it on like the equivalent of chapter 3 on the way to the final boss. So if I were to play Vanguard again, I would want to play Vanguard in like a new game plus where I have my shit unlocked. I know this is just super greedy, but I want a new game plus where I can pick a new character.
Need something, Commander?
But keep all my shit.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Yeah, Vanguard, Vanguard, the same shit, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. I get a fuckload of ammo. So these about as a benchmark. But Outer Worlds 2 was a shame because I was really looking forward to Avowed. I liked Avowed. I think the story kind of trips over itself a little bit at the end, but I had fun playing Avowed. I was fucking going around blasting people with guns left and right. The only thing with the gameplay that really threw me off in Avowed is I couldn't parry while I was dual wielding, which made no fucking sense. If I wanted to parry, I had to have like a shield or like a two-hander on it. Wouldn't let me do like a dual wield parry, like ching, and then, you know, knock it away and hit. And I was like, why? Yeah, Cyberpunk was good. I had a blast with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk now and Cyberpunk launch are like completely different games too. You can play in third person, I just prefer first. You haven't played Cyberpunk since launch? Bro, you're missing out. I didn't really like the first one that much. This one I'm enjoying a lot more. We're going, man. We're going the whole fucking coastline here.
Feels good to be back in the kind of reminds me of our days Dodge and Protectorate. You remember that?
Yeah. Memory is not found.
Ah, well. That's alright, Val. I'll just have to do the remember.
Grabbing tower. Finding all sorts of goodies. What do you need, buddy? Hang on one sec. What do you need? Little man is hooked on Astrobot. We got home from school, was like, I'm gonna go play Astrobot. Just goes in my room, fires up the PS5 and starts playing. I'm like, damn. Not even a hello? Not even a how are you, father? Just straight to the Astrobot. It is hooked. Could have disabled them. What do you need? Boy, it made me do an entire fucking speedrun Astrobot level. I can't do this part. It's too hard. You're gonna learn. Is this the one where I showed up and they were skulls? Yeah, it is. Oh shit! Oh my god! I might need to put on a slow time or armor or something. Got him? Down? Oh god.
No target. How are you?
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Knew you had my back. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Oh, oh shit.
Knew you had my back.
Damn.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Come on, boom. Oh, overload the turrets. Whitney, you don't need a fucking MacBook. We've talked about this. You also don't need Adobe. There's other shit you can use. Once again, it's like buying a BMW so you can Uber people around. You don't need the most expensive shit just to get business off the ground.
Help me out. Knew you had my back.
Oh, God damn it. Can you move? Stop. Move out of my fucking way. What are you doing?
Stand me back up.
BRZ, man, I ain't gonna fit in that dinky ass car. All right, the NPC collision kind of whack. All right. How are we at? Damn. Halfway through a level. I figured all this combat. I mean, still half a level from just shooting stuff. That's pretty good. And we're going to come back here. There's a lockpick 4 and a lockpick 5. You know this place got some good shit. Is that boba tea? That is leftover boba that I have poured green tea into. I ain't letting them little boba balls escape, you know. Let's go to town.
You can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
We're gonna let's go to the mods. I'm actually really liking these guns. I want to see what upgrades I can get for them. But will I be playing for the subathon? Basically everything. There'll be lots of games. Lots and lots of games. So, well, should I break stuff down or sell it? I get less money for selling, but I do have like a shit ton. 90 for that? Fuck it. Sell junk. Damn. What do y'all think? Is this ever gonna be good? Ah, fuck it. I'm selling it. I don't want it. Eating. I got a biomass. No, 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 no. 35, 35. I do like revolvers. I'll keep the revolver for now. I need a no, there's a crafting table here. Mods, let's see. No, that's right. I would need to craft the mods first. Hang on. I got one for the shotgun, one for the machine gun, and a barrel for the light revolver. Okay, cool. I need to just buy like any and all mods I see. Let's see. Silencer, don't care about. Charged burst. Charged burst mode, increasing damage and shooting multiple shots in a burst. Yes. Let's grab that. We already got plasma damage on it. I already got a tracing unit. Firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Tracing unit. That's good. I'll grab that and that. Honestly, should I just... Let me just get... And anything that I'm using a lot of, let me just get. Because then I can just craft it, you know? Machine pistol and light pistol I don't really fuck with. Silencer isn't necessary. God damn, that is obnoxious fucking list. Here's all your shit. Jesus Christ. How do you have to play the game to be able to play a walkthrough? I mean, you just do, you play it. Play it, you take the notes, and you play it again using your notes. All things considered, it's pretty easy. Favorite Western? I don't really have a favorite Western. I know Cowboy's in my name, but it's more from Cowboy Bebop than Western stuff. What do I get? I think I got hacking up to 4. Yeah, hacking is up, lockpicking is not. Okay. Who do you go to when you can't figure it out? I don't. I go to me. I am the one who figures it out. It's part of the job. Job description. There is no like senpai for help. Either I figure it out or I do the best I can. Ever do a walkthrough for a game you didn't enjoy playing? Nope. If I don't like something, I'm not going to do a walkthrough for it. Full stop. For me to consider doing a walkthrough on a game, it has to be something I'm enjoying. It has to be something that I think it's obscure enough to where a walkthrough would be beneficial. And it needs to be a game that, in general, people are enjoying enough to where I can justify the time commitment for a walkthrough. Like a perfect example is Surge 2. I had a blast with Surge 2. I think it would have actually really benefited from a walkthrough, but it did not have nearly a high enough player base to justify the time it would have taken. So, unfortunately, Surge 2 never got a walkthrough. Release the drones. Yes, kill them all. Shoot them. Destroy them.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
I don't know. Dispatch looks pretty cool. I might play it. I'd probably wait until all the chapters are out, though. Aren't they releasing... Like, isn't it, like, chapters are releasing periodically? In which case, I'd want to wait until it's, like, out fully. It's a big boy. Holy shit, it's a big boy. Okay, ow, fuck. They're like crab witches? I don't think I know what those are, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say no. One of the things I really appreciate here is that even on normal, like, this game does not pull its fucking punches, you know? Like, that time I was ready, but... I feel like there's very few RPGs where on normal you will get fucked up if you're not paying attention. And that is absolutely the case here. Like, I have died a lot. That's good. Keeps the combat engaging for sure. A cyberpunk? Yep, multiple times. Very good. Where are you at? There you are. I probably need to craft some grenades before I proceed any further. Niles.
What is it? All right, but
Crafting. Let's see. I can make concussive mines. Explosive grenades. Wait a minute. It says I have 13. Where the fuck are they? Hold up. Wait a minute. Get that. I was like, where the fuck? Why am I throwing the distraction ones, bro? No, did not mean to do that. That looks like it would be really fun to hit the dudes with. Ow, damn, that lasts a while. Edge Runners was cute? I don't know if I would describe Edge Runners as cute. It's very good. I don't think cute is the word of choice I would use there. Pressing, dark. Cute, not so much. Yeah, it's getting cold. I'm so ready for fucking winter, bro. What was this? Cool, need to upgrade those. Shock soak. Yeah, why not? So where do I put these? Like, I don't want to sell this shit. I want to sell you. You're good. Like, I want to just keep mods. Do they just stay in your inventory forever? Like, I don't want to sell fucking mods.
Our good brigadier's being
Capture patent thing, it got rejected. Good.
You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Well, but I don't know if like they have, like, if I store them, do I keep them? Because like the thing is, like, this is crafting stuff. These are recipes. And I never like I don't know. I want them to just, I don't want to lose recipes, you know?
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. Yes. This
Hostile subject may be suffering an acute case.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect.
Come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey. Play the fop all you like, invader, but if it's pity you seek to draw from me, you'll find my well runneth rather dry. Tell me, Does it ease your conscience to imagine me as some Montelli's turned cruel? Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. So much breath wasted on nervous scuttle. I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering You've truly no cogs turning
I
behind
love
your
the dumb
lamps, have you?
options.
Very well. Allow me to be blunt. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's hardly. But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, Infiltrator. Any final sentiment you wish to impart to the Aether? So, it will be a mercy killing, then. For crimes against...
Oh shit, I'm down. Oh shit. Clear. Chain spark cannon. Chain lightning. I'm gonna like that. That is basically just what I'm already fucking with, but better. Well, this one is 38. But that's because of charge burst. Rated fire, 8 per second. Weak spot is the same. This has chain lightning. I think it's probably worth it. Well, it's because that one has higher raw DPS because it's a charged.
Entering search room. Commencing search for clues. Subject. Agent DeVries.
Where was the... Oh, over here. That's nice. Over here, monitoring, obscuring, miscording, words.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Landing coordinates set for Farfield.
Now we know why Martelli locked the engines. He planned to crash the box into Fairfield. Something to change the trajectory of the control. We've got to try it.
Set destination Westport. See if hitting it does anything. Launch into space, sparing all from harm.
This unit strongly recommends evacuating immediately.
Damn, I'm never gonna get those lock boxes though. How close was I? Ah, still quarter level away.
Evacuate. Evacuate.
Missed your channel? I haven't gone anywhere, Rob. I've been here, bro. Nothing's changed. I'm just streaming almost daily. Uploading daily. So go through this and see what's over here. No Convergent series, but I will be playing it during the subathon. Likely with seamless co-op as well. Let's go see what this is. Burn. Oh, I think I crashed. Motherfucker. That beep is definitely a crash. UE5, fatal error. Hooray. Not only did it crash, it crashed and didn't close. There we go. Third companion? I think I know who it is, but I have not recruited them. Borderlands DLC when it comes out late November? Probably. I haven't had nearly enough time to commit to Borderlands. I really want to. But it is it's just a problem right now, bro. There's so many fucking games out. There's not enough time. That's a large part of why I want to do the subathon, is just to have some time to, like, I want to clear all the indies off my deck. Get all the indies out of the way. Do some night rain pushes. See what the convergence mod is looking like at the moment. Right now? No. Nothing until the Halloween party. We got our Halloween party Friday, the kids' Halloween party Saturday. I'm starting the marathon on Sunday. That is the best course of action. Oh, while that's going, I can... Is it gonna crash? Did it just crash during shader caching? It did. Wow. Wow. That is that's something right there, man. Crashed again. Okay. We might be just stopping. No, it's well, it's gonna run for a week. And then if it goes longer than a week, goes longer than a week, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Because the thing is, like, I can only take so much time off work realistically, and still have enough time for other stuff. My thoughts on Outer Worlds is it's
plan made her do it, huh?
It's fun when it's
Kind of preachy. Keep it in the Keep it in the monastery, lady.
fuck is going on? We good? Damn. Dude, yeah, Unreal 5 is just piss poorly optimized for most dev cases. One second. Just got go. Yeah. Is it? What is going on, bro? Jesus Christ. Are we good? Are we good? Are you gonna have a seizure? Jesus. Like when it's working, it's good, and then all of a sudden it's like. There we go. Everybody dead now. No more crashing, just some dead baddies, some loot. You didn't get furloughed? Nah, VA doesn't get furloughed. VA is considered essential, so we work. I mean, we're getting paid, but we work. We don't get affected by the shutdowns. Which is weird because VHA does, but VA does not. Not VHA. I thought it was VHA, VBA, and NCA that all make up VA. It's complicated. I am technically considered a VA central office. But like, I don't know. It's I don't know. VHA and VA, while connected, aren't funded by the same entity. Same with like VBA and all that. I think it's because the core VA is what's responsible for like the hospitals staying open and operational. Even though all the like stuff goes through VHA. I don't fucking know, man. This shit's above my pay grade. I'm just here to make sure that shit still goes smooth on my side. Like my sister, she's what is it? I'm trying to remember. She's like business statistics and analytics or something. She's furloughed. But yeah, no furlough for VA. Even though, I wish I was furloughed because, I mean, as long as you have enough money to get by, being furloughed is just a paid vacation. Now, if you don't have enough money to get by, then it fucking blows dick. Because you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to pay my bills? But if you have enough money saved up, so regardless of what Trump likes to spout, every employee that's currently furloughed is going to get back pay because that's what's in place with the requirements of the positions. Oh shit. Damn, bro really threw his life away for some junk. Don't steal my beanie.
Beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. Finally! This any way to treat the sole graduate of Auntie's promotion acceleration program? After I outlasted all them other candidates, left them at the spires in various stages of rigor mortis, spread across a dozen raptidon gizzards, I'm worn thin, shaky on my land legs after that raft trip, but otherwise raring for my reward for finishing the program. I assume you have the paperwork? You're not from Product Envisioner Ormsby? Fine. Guess I'll cool my... Been doing it my whole anti-career. Until Ormsby handpicked me for the program. Even that self-promoter Cutshaw. Self-demoted to the briny deep after he slipped off his rubbish raft. I'm the sole survivor. Oh, begrudging respect? Now, if you'll excuse...
Ready to waste them.
Sorry. Yeah, set active. I guess we're going to the next planet.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive.
Do it on the console. Okay. Companion? Well, where's the companion at? We'll go get him. Hey, look, all we gotta do is look there. All right. Where's the companion? I'll go get him. I'm gonna go put on some cozy stream pants though. It's getting. Let me see what's the temp at. I might kick the office onto heat. $54 out. Yeah, we're going to heat, baby. Give me info on the companion. I'll be right back. Got some cookies. He's in the town hall. Okay. Well, it's necessary to play Outer Worlds 1. Nope. I dropped one 8 hours in. I feel completely fine. This looks like medical stuff. This is like a sheriff place. What's the town hall?
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from. Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
This is the bar. First building. This one? That's the companion.
Don't go into that cheap if you got a lick. They got no smaller.
Dude, try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Yes, now punch his hat off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you.
She will most assuredly regret it as troopers abandoning their contracts. Blackguards like you running rampant.
Commander, just say when.
Had to do it more like it, you know.
Is it me? Me anyway. Need some.
My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, if you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's choice. That'll be the addendum in my next business proposal. Assuming I can guarantee I'll live that long once the graft is fixed. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm species to the wind. Maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Pork chowder. I like corn chowder. Dude, I wish it was the weekend though.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez. You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Oh.
Would if I could have done more.
Give me 1 second. Select. Trying to. I want to figure this thing out real fast. I got a trip coming up, and I'm trying to get my seats upgraded before seats sell out. Give me just a second here. We're gonna go there. Right. Oh, why? The first flight, the first class upgrade is only $250. The second, well, fucking $900. Like, that seems fucking excessive. I don't know. But I mean, it is going to be a tax write-off, so. Under NDA, probably. There we go. Either way, I got my seats. I can't. As you can probably imagine, if you watch the, if you call it the Comic-Con thing, my big ass does not fit in economy seats. That ain't gonna fucking work.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too. The name's metaphorical. This creature's real pale, bone-colored, but it's got muscles and innards like anything else.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it.
She was deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. Yes, though I would recommend... Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you.
All right, let's go kill some stuff. Yeah, I'm like 6'1", 265. I'm flying out West Coast, I'm not. There ain't no way I'm fucking cramming my ass into an economy seat.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this...
Oh, does she have perks I can give her? She does. Training as a doctor gives a good understanding of anatomy of combatants. Increase significantly and show active target enemy weak points. Do I want her to be damage or healing? Like that.
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the grapples out. Let's see here. Generator's back on.
Well, the nice thing is I did so much exploration.
Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
I can probably just get both of them to show up immediately.
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Hang on a second. Look at my settings got fucking... That's half the problem.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself.
No! You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. As I healed? Oh my god. Man, that's whack. Oh, you know, I got a good idea though. I got a fun idea.
Is it me or anyway? Need something? Sure.
Okay, This is gonna be good.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Duck mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Came out like here, right?
Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Fraggles out. Let's see here.
Oh, she gonna go boom.
Generators back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
What am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left
No, 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 no. Don't walk into that. Don't walk into it. That's not for you. They're not for you. They're for our friend right here. Come on. Don't you do it. Motherfucker. I put him in the wrong spot.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. Must be the machinery Duck mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Four is probably plenty, right?
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Fraggles out. Let's see here. Generators back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I need some for the other thing we gotta kill too.
If you're keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
That's all? I expected a lot more, to be honest.
Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after.
Where did she die? Did I get it already? I don't think I have. Where the fuck is it at? Well, no, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't see the white one anywhere. It sounded like it died when it was running away, though. I think we gotta do it again. Motherfucker.
Well, you hate to be proven.
Well, 4 did about a third of its health, so...
Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to Let's see here.
Oh, we're going down now.
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Stand around, look pretty.
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too.
There we go. Problem solved.
So anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so
Yeah,
we can
I'm
take a gander?
never taking him out of the party. Because being able to just do this shit whenever I want is fucking huge. Let's go to 4 on that. Let's go to 4 on explosives. And 4 on guns, perhaps? No, let's go engineering.
Muscular reticulation's still intact. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Creden's not far from the Vox relay up.
I also want to go by here. Relay's kind of eh.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around, and they don't belong here. They sure carved out a place for themselves.
Bro, this shotgun just fucking pumps. Like, holy shit.
We're coming for you. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together.
Come on out,
Cindy's
Big
half-eaten
Mama.
remains. They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Enhanced. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts. Ready for this? I was inquiring more about your current manner of force. All right. Let me handle this. That's the limb. Bring it here. Lol, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. You earned it. Whenever you're ready, In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. All right.
Fuck. Chat, what do you think? Those both sound good. I'm gonna let y'all make the decision. You got till I get over to Doc.
Nature made apples, but anti-fizzos made them.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here.
I mean, we have flesh handled with my fire shotgun. This thing is the tits. So that's not really an issue. But having more anti-armor could always help. But I do kind of go down, so stealth healer also sounds like an attractive option. Let's see. Ooh, what's that close poll? Y'all always have the closest polls. Only 26 votes though. Click the thingy on your screen if you haven't voted. Do we want anti-armor blade shards or do we want stealth secret healing? What do you think? Still at 50%. Jesus. We got more people voting for anti-armor shards. Let's just do it.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Then I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be gone now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
If this is the end, Doc.
Enough distractions, please. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that.
Will do, Doc. And you, Commander, without your help...
Ooh. All right, we got the person. Now we are ready to leave. I don't know where I'm going. I should just fast travel. Cannot fast travel at this time. Okay, it's odd. Oh, it's because I was jumping though. Yeah, there we go.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bazaar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our
I don't know if I have the things to unlock the lockboxes, but I'll check.
The Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The writing's done by 5-year-olds? Yeah, they wanted to make sure they kept it at your reading level. Okay. I could get Valerie's mod kit, but I'm not using Valerie anymore. Come too close or automatically destroyed. I mean, that would honestly be kind of nice, because I'm not really using the other stuff that much. Medium. Taking damage has a chance based on your hack to release a spider mine from your armor. Being knocked out drops grenades based on explosive skills. I mean, this would have a lot of synergy with how I'm playing. Remote detonator. Heavy rounds. Fires subtle explosive beacons that stick on impact. Reloading detonates them. Damage scales with explosive rounds. That also sounds really nice. Native species, light. No. Murders, best. Oh, that's a melee. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm either I want to save up. Either I go spider mines. Spider mines, or I save up for the explosive thing. Has anyone tried either that can share thoughts? Well, hack, so I have, since I have dumb and I have the perk where I get 2 points per level. So everything is leveling evenly, but hack is always going to be pretty high. Like hack and explosives are both going to be, you know, up there for sure. But would I benefit from those? Ugh. But saving up for this thing doesn't say about remote detonators or rifles, so you're firing mines then reloading to blow them up. Good for setting up traps and such. Heavy rifle, shoot 5 rounds, reload, blow stuff up. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing is I wonder what the specific chance is. Let me see. Good man's Jack. Let's see what comes up. See if there's any like discussions, like a Reddit post or something. Well, the only thing I'm finding is some extra life link, which has no good info. And then look at these armor sets. I think I'll just save, since we don't know the percentage chance. I'll save. Yeah, a big boom detonation rifle does sound like it would have excellent synergy with my playstyle.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
I'm gonna check there. If that's a marketplace, that's probably gonna be where I'll get some dope upgrades, more mods. dependent. Some lead from the front. You tend to lead from the back. Deal less damage in general, but gain a large bonus to damage of attacking an enemy your companions recently attacked. I mean, I feel like the companions are going down too much for this to be good. There you go. Since you don't like it, come back and you can watch what we're playing tomorrow instead. What do y'all think? I think, I don't know. I like the idea of 25% recently damaged, but I don't know, man. I feel like the companions go down a lot. True, inspect out of leadership. It's a good call. Lockpick 8. I think the leadership perk, or lack thereof, that's a really good point. So are there any bounties? Merchants.
Under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies.
Weapons.
Hey, you smell gunpowder? Browse all you like. Feel free to...
We got Agatha. Fires 25% more slowly, but its bullets explode on hit. That sounds pretty fucking cool. It would use up almost all of my money, but it does sound really fucking cool. Trench shotgun shock barrel. It's all it like, oh man. I mean, I got the 15% discount. But explosive rounds sound fucking good. Hold up. Do I have what it fires heavy rounds? Do I have heavy rounds? Compact, long, short, shells. It does sound good. Well, but my thing is, I don't think I have heavy rounds yet. I know I want it. I do. I absolutely want it.
Anyway, need something? Sure.
I think I will wait until I can craft heavy rounds. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where do I get a coagulator mushroom? That's good though. I just need cloth. Do you sell cloth?
Tired of mind telling me browse all you like.
Yeah, cloth. No.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
Anybody even... I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing... I see. I've been having some problems with my machines since...
Cloth.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
Anyway, need something? Sure.
So is that just... Hold up. Now, how do I use that? I just crafted it, but I still only have... Fuck? I'm all... How do I use these? Oh, did I craft the schematic? No, I don't. Oh, well, hang on. I think you're right. I think I just crafted the schematic itself. It's an armor mod? I don't think that's an... Is that an armor mod?
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
You are right. It is. Okay. It's a helmet mod. Okay. Additional med inhaler, additional weapon. Shock, corrosion, plasma, explosives. I think I just keep my energy low for extra damage resist.
I
Okay,
think I missed Browse.
fuck it, give me your
all you
gun.
like.
I want it. I got 4 rounds, so I gotta find... I desperately need the schematic. Additional grenade slot would be good, too. Why is it orange like that? Oh, okay, so it's hidden shit. Okay, that's cool. Versus melee, it's not a problem. Whoa, plasma cutter, serrated blade. That's fucking cool, but I'm not doing melee. I need to find... I need the schematic for heavy rounds. Let's see if I can just Google that. Recipe, heavy rounds. Sold at the vending machine to the chef in the free market bazaar. Who's the chef?
If you lost it, I'm selling
Did not mean to do that.
I'll be collecting the price on your head now. Thank you.
Shit. 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 God. I knew the klepto thing was a bad choice, man. I gotta be very, very cautious about looking at shit. Alright, let's see. I need to find Chef de Mécanique.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker. You ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing. You realize any other army would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity? Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
You need coveralls. We got coveralls. I might not know. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I got rat.
Wow, this is all garbage. Heavy rounds. Large plasma charge. I don't know if I have biomass grenade. Let me see. Small plasma, long round, large plasma, biomass smoke. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Alright. Gotta go pay off my bounty before someone finds me. Fucking sticky fingers. Where was the bounty machine? Bro, I'm stealing so much shit as I'm just walking around. My guy is literally fucking sticky fingers, just snatching shit left and right. As I haul ass to the bounty machine.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything?
There we go. I am not a thief. My hands just wander a lot. That's just another thing. I can't even walk without my guy just being like, piece of candy. Literally everything he's just, oh, I'm gonna take that. Oh, I'm gonna grab that too. He's just reaching out. He's got a fucking hand coming out of his back, just yoinking everything he sees. It's ridiculous. Can't help himself. It's like a disease. Alright, let's... Time is at 5. And it might almost be dinner time. I go check with the missus. Ugh. Shittier recharge, but better max. Yeah. I got 15 minutes until chicken and dumplings is ready. So that's gonna be, so we'll wrap up. Because I don't fuck around with waiting when it comes to chicken and dumplings. No, no, oh no, oh god, no, oh god. That was almost bad. Oh, hello, beauty. It's a sub marathon. The idea is I'm gonna start streaming, and as people give money, it goes longer and longer.
Bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
So it could be like a multi-day stream. But I will be taking breaks to make sure I don't die. The last time we did a marathon, it was 33 hours straight. And I don't think I could like physically do that anymore. Like I think I would probably fucking die, like actually die. Yeah, so I mean my plan for how it's gonna go is on an average day, I'm gonna probably, like, let's say I wake up at 9, right? I'm gonna wake up, eat breakfast, take a shit shower, fire up the stream probably about 10 o'clock. I'll probably stream from about 10 a.m. till 4 or 5 p.m. And then I'm gonna hop off, eat dinner, spend some time with the kids and wife. If it's a gym day, I'm gonna go to the gym, get my workout in, come home, help get the kids down for bed. When they go to bed, which is usually like 8 or 9 o'clock, I'll fire the stream back up. I'll probably play until like 1 or 2 in the morning, and then I'll go to sleep, and it'll repeat. So it's just gonna be a shit ton of streaming over the course of a week-long event. And then I'm gonna have a hard cap on it for a week, because, well, that following Monday I'll have to do some work, and then I'll actually be off that Tuesday. So that Tuesday I'll be able to like finish anything I didn't get to, but then Wednesday and Thursday I'll be traveling for the trip that the one I just grabbed, upgraded my flight for. Damn, engineering 8.
Watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order.
There's gonna be some indie games. There's definitely gonna be right now. So you can look at my Steam. So for the marathon, we got Borderlands, Daemon X Machina, might do Dying Light. We're gonna do Convergence, Night Rain, probably some Hades 2, probably Wilds. Monster Train is still installed. Ninja Gaiden 4 is installed. Katamari I'll probably get to. Let me put this into the indie category, even though it's not really an indie game. Peak is gonna happen at some point, so is Power Washer. On the indie front, there's going to be one that's like a 5-hour block of just indie games. We got Astro Mechanica, Ball Pit, Becastle, Bounty Star, Dice Legends, Dino Blade, Godbreakers, Golftacular, Journey to the Void, King of Meat, Mortal Sin, Katamari, Relic Guardian, Shadow Labyrinth, Toa. And then the boys were talking about Helldivers, so I reinstalled Helldivers. And then outside of all those, I might also do either Arc Raiders or Dispatch. But so it's just gonna be like it's gonna be multiple streams, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna like make a bunch of streams like this one's for Night Rain, this one's for this. It's just gonna be whatever I'm fucking playing in the moment. And as I'm playing, if I'm like, okay, like, let's say I do Night Rain for like an hour and a half, and I'm like, man, these runs suck, I might just hop off Night Rain and fucking get on Monster Hunter. So it's gonna be nice, because I'm just gonna be playing a fuckload of games. I'll be getting caught up on my backlog and just having a good time. It'll be good.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but also warnings.
Yeah, we do not do the drunk streams anymore. Honestly, like I don't drink almost at all. Like I'm never drinking anymore. It stopped being fun, bro. Because like I have a way better time when I get high off of a gummy. It's easily comparable to being like that golden hour buzz I get from when I'm drinking, but it takes a fucking gummy that's this big to do it. That's only 5 calories. Whereas if I'm drinking, dude, to get to like where I'm feeling fucking good, I usually need to drink, like if I'm doing like a Mexican mule or a Moscow mule, I gotta go through 6 or 7 of those fuckers. And then you add in the ginger beer, bro, that's 1,000 calories of just booze to get to where I'm like fucking feeling good. And then I'm gonna feel like absolute shit the next day. It's so much easier to just pop a fucking gummy and call it a day. So much easier. It's cheaper. It's less calories. I don't get a hangover from it. Like, there's literally no downside. I'm just like, yeah, I would much rather do this. And the fact that it's not even like you're smoking, so you couldn't even, you know, I could see some people are like, oh, well, you know, when you're smoking the weed, it's, you know, you're taking, no, like, there's no downside to the gummies. They are fucking peak. They are the best thing. They're just absolute peak. I just buy my shit online. I get it's called 3 Kai, and they sell like really high potency shit. Like just show you the stuff I use. So this is the stuff I get. And they have like the stuff I get for, they have Delta 8 and they have Delta 10, but like I use these for, I usually use Delta 8 because Delta 8, it's a more mild high. So even with the higher, because like these are 100 milligram gummies, I'll take those, I'll cut them into thirds. And then so, you know, I'm taking a dose, it's like a 33 milligram. And then if you want to do like Delta 9 shit, they have those where each of the gummies is, let's see, I haven't fucked with the Delta 9 stuff. 15 milligrams per. But like, I mean, so it's like a bag of that, right? One bag. Let me do the math real fast. So one bag of the gummies that I get is a total of 20 per pack, right? So I'm getting 20 gummies per pack. I'm cutting those into thirds. So that's the equivalent of 60. And that shit's only $40. So that's the equivalent of spending 67 cents to get a high that's going to last me like 5 hours and have no hangover the next day. Whereas, you know, we've already talked about how much I'm gonna, if I was drinking, I'm gonna go through probably a fucking quarter bottle of vodka or a quarter bottle of tequila. It's, you know, it's just fucking basic math.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Yeah, same with beers, dude. Like if I'm going for beer, I'm probably gonna go to like 10 plus beers. And then, bro, at fucking 10 plus beers, like you're gonna feel like complete shit the next day.
I haven't any time for idle chatter.
Like the hangover gonna be fucking cheeks. I don't like dealing with hangovers anymore. Is it never that? I mean, you do you, man. It's not for everyone.
It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. Since you aren't a rep...
I think it just depends how you're doing it. Like anything in moderation is fine. Like when I take gummies, like Like, I haven't had any gummies this week, but for the Halloween party on Friday, I'll probably take a gummy and just vibe out for the whole party. And then I might take one Sunday night if we go out and do karaoke. But other than that, like, you know, it's like a weekend thing for me. I'll take one, I'll vibe out and just chill. 450 over duration, it's not bad. Now, I think if you're at the point where it's like, you know, you can't function without, you know, like you need to take a fucking gummy before you go into work, or you have to take a gummy before you go to bed. I think that's where it gets problematic, because then you're getting reliant on that substance. But if you're just using it recreationally, then, you know, more power to you. As long as it doesn't interfere, my rule is, as long as it doesn't interfere with your obligations to family, your obligations to work, or detrimentally impact your personal health, I think it's fine.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
If I may interject, High Scholar, don't you agree our time would be better utilized on more relevant discourse?
Seer Wiley's right, as always. Obviously, we've all more important things to do than to stand around trifling with truth tables. Perhaps later, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats. Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll
Just
need
look
to go
up
through the
3Chi.
decommissioned
That's the ones I
autonomous
get.
extractorium
3CHI.
That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social.
I'm liking it so far.
Loath as I am to admit it,
I would say like,
there may
not
be some merit
love.
to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me,
What you want, kitty?
denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Like, I would give it like a, I don't know. So far, I think it's in like a 4 out of 5 range. Like, it's not blowing me away, but I don't hate it.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors and...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
4 out of 5 is pretty high. I mean, it's not like a bad game. It just doesn't blow me away. I'd say 4 out of 5 is like in the range of, yeah, if you're looking at, if it's the type of game you'll like, you'll enjoy it. But this is way too early to give it a proper review. This is like a, you know, where I'm feeling right now.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence.
I mean, what did it end up? Let's see what the general reviews were.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations.
Metacritic has it at an 85.
Our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. I knew. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes.
Like, so far, the only thing that I'm really, like, there was one thing that I'm like, oh yeah, this is holding it back. And given I've only done the first zone, but I think enemy variety definitely feels on the weaker side. Because in the starting zone, I mean, we had the crab things, we had the mantis things, and then we had the dudes in armor, and that was it. So really just like 3 enemy types. So now that we're on a new planet, I'm hoping we start seeing more shit, because that'll definitely get old if it's just like, you know, each planet has 2 monsters and then bad guys. That would definitely pull it down a little bit for me. But I mean, the dialogue's been good so far. The gunplay is clean. Even on normal, it's a decent challenge. So like, there's nothing that's like outright bad. But early on, at least, enemy variety is definitely the weakest part of the game. So we got uranium. Have its message and ray range. Either way, it is about time for me to go throw down on some delicious chicken and dumplings. So we're gonna wrap up here right at the start of the new planet. Kind of made our way into an area to get things going, if you will. I don't know what the plan for tomorrow is. Maybe I'll do more of this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that was another thing with Avowed. Like, 'cause I loved Avowed, but enemy variety definitely could have been better. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat them chicken and dumplings. I'll catch y'all. We're either gonna play more of this tomorrow or, you know, obviously we're gonna play more during the marathon. So I'll catch y'all soon. Adios.